In this video, we will discuss about this PS-sLNP delivery to the CAR-macrophages, whether they are able to deliver the mRNA efficiently, mRNA corresponding to the CAR construct efficiently, at the same time the co-stimulatory domain, that in this case they have used sting agonist. So first they started with this mRNA delivery checking, and in this case they used Cy5 mRNA, and they used the 4 different systems along with to compare their own systems that they have developed, and we have discussed the optimized conditions in our previous video. You can refer to the video to find out the optimum conditions of their PS-sLNP. So in this case they use the control, that is PBS, and for this free mRNA and this LNP, that is lipid nanoparticles traditional method, and thereafter they use this PS-sLNP, that is the mixture of this phosphatidylserine and the sting agonist, co-encapsulated sting agonist along with this lipid nanoparticles. So in this case this PS is in the specific compositions with this sLNP, and that compositions is around 5:1 that we have discussed in the previous video. So that optimized condition PS-sLNP is used, and they are able to see that their optimized PS-sLNP gives the highest Cy5 expressions compared to their other platforms, indicating that their PS-sLNP has the better transductions in the raw 264.7 cells. So they did their studies in the raw 264.7 cells. Thereafter, once validating that their platform is efficiently able to translate the mRNAs, then they did their studies in a more realistic model where they used the 2 different cells. First one is the melanoma cancer cells and the bone marrow derived macrophages, and in the traditional method they are able to see the expressions in the both the tumors and the bone marrow derived macrophages. But in the case of this PS-sLNP, they are able to see preferential expressions, Cy5 expressions in the bone marrow derived mesenchymal cells compared to the tumor cells, because of the eat me signals, that is PS, is present in the LNP. Thereafter they wanted to check whether the mRNA is able to escape the lysosomes compartment or not. So for that they stain the endosomes with this green dye and mRNA with the Cy5, and then check the distance between mRNA and endosome with time using these Mander coefficients. And what they're able to see that the Mander coefficients decreases with time, indicating that the mRNA is successfully able to escape the endosomes and are translated or escaped within the cytosols of the macrophages. And these things they have observed for both M1 type macrophages but not for M2 type macrophages, indicating that the M2 type macrophages, in the M2 type macrophages the co-localizations increased compared to the M1 type macrophages, and M1 type macrophages are the one that are the tumor associated macrophages, in the mainly found in the these tumors. So M2 type macrophages are also found in the tumors, but their system works better in the M1 type macrophages. And thereafter what did is they further characterize their CAR construct or CAR macrophages using the cryo-TEM, and also they check the hydrodynamic diameter using the hydrodynamic size that is shown here. I'm not able to recall the exact instrument that they used for this. You can refer to the gist or the reference to find out this dynamic size, how they have measured it. And both the cases they are able to see that hydrodynamic diameter is around 100 nanometer, that is around 93 nanometers plus minus 3.56, and the mRNA encapsulations and the STRR encapsulations, sting encapsulations are also high. That is, mRNA encapsulations is 92.2% and sting RNA encapsulations is 63.9%. Thereafter, they wanted to check whether the CAR is expressed efficiently in the. Once they check the mRNA delivery is mRNA translation occurs, then they wanted to check whether the CAR is expressed on the macrophages or not. For that, they use the GP75, which is the CAR against the melanoma cancers, as melanoma will express the GP75. So they use the anti-GP75 CAR and checked whether its expression is occur on the macrophages or not, and they are able to see that when they use both the combinations of GP75 CAR along with the sting agonist and GP75 CAR only, they are able to see the similar amount of CAR expressions, indicating that their optimized conditions that they find out in the previous experiments that we have discussed in the previous video seems to be working well. And then in the supplemental figures, they have also shown the results where they have only used the CAR macrophages without any sting agonist, and it is able to kill the melanoma cancer cells preferentially compared to the cells that does not have this GP75, indicating their preferential target to the this GP75 positive cancer cells or GP75 positive cells. And one more thing, they checked whether the encapsulations of their PS-sLNP is occurs using the phagocytosis or not. So for that, what they did is they first treat the cells with empty PS-sLNP without any mRNA, and then treat them with those Cy5 mRNA, and they are able to see that in the case where the macrophages are pre-treated with the empty PS-sLNP, there is a 43% decrease in the mRNA Cy5 expressions, indicating that it's the phagocytosis that is the main pathways through through which this PS-sLNP get delivered into the macrophages. And those results are shown in the supplemental figures. You can refer to the reference if you want to see those results. So I hope you understood how they checked the optimized condition of this PS-sLNP delivery to the CAR macrophages. If you need to understand more about these experiments in detail, you can go through the reference that has been provided in the description. That's all for this video. Thank you for your time.